Good morning, everybody. James here, of course, from the Dragon Blogger team. Now, with that, of course, we're going to be doing this very cool little stream for you, and we're going to be showcasing some cool little products with that being said. Now, the best part about all this is we're actually going to be showing some very cool products that are actually on deal today. We're going to start this off with the Eufy security camera, and that's actually going to be the S330. Now, the S330 is a fully solar style system. Blake did for us right here, a little video.
Kit because it comes with these two 4K wireless security cameras that feature a 13,000 milliamp hour battery that is rechargeable with the built-in solar panel as long as you're receiving up to 2 hours of direct sunlight a day. And even under the cloudiest conditions, this battery will last for up to 365 days without a charge. Truly amazing. It offers color night vision with the LED that is incorporated on the face of the camera, and all of the hardware that you need to mount this is also included in the kit. Now what's great about it is you do get two cameras in the Cam 3 kit, and you also get Eufy's Homebase 3, which is the latest iteration of Homebase. It comes with 16 gigabytes of onboard memory, and that is replaceable with up to 16 terabytes by removing the cover on the top and the security screw. Put in your hard drive size of choice and put it back together. Good to go. You know what I mean? Okay, now it also has all the connections on the back to connect this to your network and connect cameras to it as well. The Homebase 3 features Bionic Mind AI technology that allows you to differentiate between family and strangers' facial patterns. All right, I love that about the Homebase 3. Very robust, very secure. I think if you get the Cam 3 kit, you're going to be very satisfied.
Now, with that, of course, fully wireless, you don't have to worry about it. It is solar powered, so the solar power is going to take care of everything you need. Now, I use Eufy security all throughout my house, and I actually have them set up right now. With that, the app is completely free, and that's the cool part. So inside the app, of course, you pull up the Eufy app, and then inside here, you'll be able to control all of your cameras on the fly. Now, if I pulled up the doorbell ring camera, you guys will see that it'll start showing up, and the resolution's really, really good and very simplified. The batteries work really good if you have just rechargeable battery stock, which is even better. You don't have to have just, let's say just the solar. You can have rechargeable battery types. You can have it inside. You can have primary powered. It's up to you and how you decide to use it when you get that. That's actually cool. Now we're also going to show you guys the EF EcoFlow portable power station. Now this is the Delta 2 Max. Probably.
Hey, what's going on, my friends? Nate, Dragon Blogger Tech.
I really don't need Nate because I know the product. This is the Delta 2, guys. The Delta 2 packs quite a wallet in the Power Station series. It's got a good amount of 240 watts of power. That's 2,048 watt hours with this. You have two USB-As, two USB 3.0s, and two USB-C ports. Now, the USB-C ports are 100 watt ports. The USB-A ports are like up to 18 watts with that. Now, you should be able to have this fully charged in a couple hours on a wall plug if you wanted. Or connected up, of course, with solar charging, depending on the solar chargers or the solar panels you have, up to about 2.5 hours to do that. And that's kind of cool with this. Now, that's a full charge with this. Now, if you're AC charging it, it's going to be about 80% fully charged, to 80% charged in about an hour and a quarter. Probably about an hour and a half before it's fully charged. That last little bit will triple charge with this. Now, you do have, of course, 6 AC outlets on the back that's going to do well. Linda, good morning. How are you doing? So it's a really cool piece, and it is portable, but it does weigh a little bit. This one weighs approximately 50 pounds. It has handles. It doesn't have wheels and stuff, but it will get your job done as you need it. Runtime, you should be able to run, let's say, a coffee maker for about 3 hours off of this, your microwave for about an hour and a half, 500 watt blender about 3.5 hours, or a little 120 watt portable refrigerator for about 14 hours of runtime. Now the better part is you actually can extend this with extra batteries and all of the other cool jazz with that to make it run longer. So if you guys want to add batteries or solar panels, you can do that with this product without it issue. So that's the cool part with that. Now, it's actually a good deal at $100 or $13.99. It's not a bad deal for that size of product. Now, we're also going to show you guys an Anker make. This is going to be the Anker make. I believe this is the M5C that Nikita did.
Hey everyone, may the force.
Now, this, of course, is a 3D printer with PLA filament that we're showing you guys in action. You will have to preset this up. So, yes, you do have to set this up and install it and set it up. But once it's in there, it's going to preset, pre-level with the auto leveling kit. It's got a 220 by 220 by 250 millimeter print volume with this one. It's an Intuitive 7x7 design. Is what this one is. Now with it, it's fully customizable by one click of the button, 15 minutes to fully set up. Free media library, which is kind of cool. There is a media library that's going to help you learn this printer. There's also a media library to help you print stuff as well. Now, the slicer software is very simplified for you. Most people should be able to learn this without a problem. Now, the resolution with precision mode is about 50 UMs or YUMs with that. Now, it supports 300C printing, and that's 300 Celsius temperature printing. The speed is about 75% less time waiting with 35 millimeter per second print, up to 500 millimeters a second printing speed. Now, at the high speed, it is going to move around. You're going to hear it. There's no way around it. Now, yes, you can effortlessly control this with the Anker Make app for your phones if you guys want it, or you could use the Anker Make Slicer program for your PCs and print monitoring, print control, and parameters and everything in between. It's a cool little piece. Now, this supports PLA, ABS, PTAG, TPU, PACF, and I believe PLA-CF as well on top of this. Now, the temperature ranges is what will be adjusted for melting if you guys want to change that out. Now, you can make a variety of stuff. There's a lot of things out there with 3D rendering. You guys can do like dragons, little modules. You can even do like 3D printed jewelry and stuff like that if you really wanted to. It's that simplified. Now, they have a bigger version of this, the M5 3D. They also have the MS as well. Both of them are great printers, just depending on what you need the variations for. Now, of course, we sped up this design and we pop forward. You guys will see that it's starting to print out a spider skull. Now, it does a very, very well done print in a decent amount of time. When it's done, it will tell you it's done, and it will actually flash over percentage of it through the phone, and you'll see that. And then you can even rate the print and the time and quality of the print through that. So just a simplified little piece that does very, very well for you if you guys want to start doing 3D printing. It's a great option. It's a cool little piece right there that Nikita uses. I want to get myself one too. At some point, I will definitely be getting me a 3D printer. There's definitely some stuff I want to print.
Hey, what is
now
going on,
we're going to show you guys an
Daniel with
electric
Dragon
scooter.
Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you the new KQi3 Pro electric scooter. This has a ton of features, and new did not pull any punches whenever it came to adding all of the awesome things that comes with this scooter. So what we're going to do is go ahead and jump in and take a look at it. You guys can see right here that this is the KQi3 variant. Now, there is a different version of this, but they sent me their Pro, so let's talk about it. The KQi3 features a dual braking system with all metal rotors that is going to ensure you're able to stop in the event of an emergency, and also just dual braking is really awesome, so cool that they added that. Over here on the right side of the handlebars, you will see the throttle. This is very easy to use. All you have to do is simply just push that in, and that's going to allow you to accelerate, and it accelerates really fast. And they even bring some nostalgia back to me, because on the left side of the handlebars, you guys will notice that right here you have an analog style dinger bell, which I think is just a really cool little feature. Taking a look at the screen, you guys will notice that right here, very easy to use. Just simply hold down the power button, and then this screen is going to display some information that's important, such as your battery level life, your miles per hour, which can also be displayed in kilometers per hour. And then when you're done, simply hold it and it will turn off. And this all metal frame is also going to feature reflectors, so you're safe whenever you're.
Now, you do have reflectors on this, guys. You'll have the grip tape pad. You'll be able to fold down the handlebars to put it away. Maybe you want to put it in the trunk of your car. Now, it's going to take you a little bit to do this. Now, you can put it in multi-mode, 700 watts, 600 watt, 500 watt. Now, the 31 has its miles per range. At 700 watts, you're going to get 15 miles. At 600 watts, you're going to get 25 miles. At 500 watts, you're going to get 31 miles of range. It's a nice long range. Now, it does access with the phone to keep track of how many miles it is. Now, it's a 350 watt rated power range of the motor, which is going to actually go up higher than that with this, though. Just one of the things. Now, the batteries are in the foot stand. Now, that is where those batteries are. It'll take about 6 hours to fully charge this device, which isn't that bad, honestly. It's not too bad to have that 6-hour charge range. Let it charge overnight, and you should be good to go. The 4 riding modes meets most daily commuting with this one of the max of 31 miles range. You do have a light on the road. Now, if you're using these lights, the batteries will drain. Just remember that. That's the way it works. It's got some cool built-in protections like overcharge protection, over discharge protection, pre-discharge control, balancing functions. Now, the balancing functions is quite important. You need a balancer on your lithium batteries. So you need to keep each cell balanced with each other, because if one is at a different charge rate, it can actually hurt your battery. So they did that. They added that with this. I kind of run a 4S balancer in my batteries as well, which is kind of cool. Now, the brake wire protection is kind of cool. Also charging in low temperatures, also charging in high temperatures. It has it all set up for you. So you don't have to worry about this device. You're there, you're golden, and you don't have to worry. Price point is actually not bad for this because of the miles and range and the speed it can do. Definitely not a bad price point. So if you guys are looking, the KQ13 might be a great option for you. Now, for those of you that are into the internet, Mohammed, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Guys, into the internet, mesh systems are definitely a good way to go. TP-Link AX6600 Deco Tri-Band system is a really nice system.
Here, unboxing and then doing a.
Now, of course, this is Justin doing this little video, but I can talk about the product because I actually know these products enough. Now, this is a Tri-Band Wi-Fi 6E connectability that will cover about 6,000 square foot building. Now, yes, it will do a 6,000 square foot building depending on how many walls you have. The more walls you have, the less range it might hit. Not a big deal because it's a mesh system. This is a 2-pack kit. You guys can add a 3-pack kit where you can get add-ons. You can add on more decos to these pieces. Now, because it is a Wi-Fi 6 mesh system, you also have 5 gigahertz. You also have 2.4 gigahertz and then the 6 gigahertz. Depending on where you're at, you'll have a different range of speeds that you are able to connect. Each one of these has one single cat connection. So you have the cat connection to like connect up one wired piece on this. You'll have to use one of these to connect up to your internet provider's modem. Now you're going to get about 4 times more capacity, up to about 200 devices per mesh system, depending on how much or where you're using them. Remember, the more pieces you connect up, the less speed you're going to get. You're going to have to divide those into between devices, because the more you have on the line, the less bandwidth you have to share. Now, it is a self-learning and advanced algorithm built in, so it can actually learn what walls are there, what devices, and how the speeds work with this. Now, the gigabit port on the back is actually a 2.5 gigabit port for the wired connection. Now, you also have, of course, the 1 gigabit connection as well on the back, on top. So you have the 2-port connections there. This is actually a good price point. I use a mesh system in my house. The moment I started using mesh systems, I no longer have dead spots. And dead spots were always an issue with me with one area in my house. I got tired of dead spots. So doing a mesh system is where it's at. You can see right here, he did like a test speed. His download's about 546. His uploads are about 40.8. Unfortunately, where he lives in California, that 40.8 is not going to get any better unless the company he gets it from changes. And you're going to get the same speeds wired to wireless, which is actually kind of cool. Which is quite amazing with this. So if you guys need, definitely right there. Now we're also going to show you guys a very cool little RGB setup. This is from Govee.
James here, and today we're taking a look at this very cool rope lights from Govee. These are their RGBIC desk lights. What these are for the edging of your desk or countertops, wherever you really want to put them on, but they are meant for the gaming desk. Now, this is a 10-foot section of LED ropes. Now, these are actually kind of cool. They are, of course, Chroma and Razor acceptable with that. They are support cutting, so
why are we listening to this guy? So, this, of course, is the Govee RGBIC lights. This is a rope light kit. It's a 10-foot kit. This kit is meant for lining up your desktops. Now, you do have curvature pieces to help, of course, do curves if you guys are doing curves. Maybe it's on a wall. Maybe it's on a desk. Curve that. Now, it's got two different directions of curvatures. That, of course, is the concave. Then you have the incaved, and then you have the flat pieces. These are going to help you line and hang it up. Now, yes, the rope has 3M adhesive backing on it as well. So it does come with that. Now, it is a connection. You do have to make a connection. It has a controller. I use these lights all the time. Now, these lights are on my Jackery streams most of the time. They're actually behind me on a table. If I turn them on, you guys would see them. They are there. Yes, you can technically cut this set. Don't have to. The lighting is actually really bright and very vibrant and effortlessly changeable. Now, the cool part is with the app, you have over 64 scenes and then some. They're always adding more scenes that you can add and swap and use with these. Now, the app, like I said, the app, just like the other apps, controls all of their lighting. Now, there's a whole bunch of the Govee lights around me right now, which are actually quite beautifully well done. Now, I even have the Tri-Glide panels on my wall that I use for Keystone lighting, which is kind of cool that I can do that with Keystone lighting with the Tri-Glides, but you definitely can do the lighting as well. The rope light, very flexible, bendable, and usable. You don't have to worry about it. Now, the one thing I will tell you is always be careful with hard, sharp objects. You break a contact point, and that part in the rope is where it's going to quit working. Now, you see me trying to wrap myself up like I'm a Christmas tree. Just change out the lighting, the effects. It's actually a good deal this today, $59. That's an amazing deal for this product. I recommend that one. That one's actually really cool. I love those lights. Now, like I said, Govee lights all around me. Right there. Well, let's see. Can I point to that right there? If you guys see the round ring, that's the rope light set laying there that's not turned on right now. But cool lights, great little products.
About the Anker Nebula Mars 2 Pro 720p resolution outdoor DLP projector. This is pretty cool because it is the entire kit, everything that you need. It's a portable handheld entertainment center. Okay, this 720p DLP projector is amazing because it has speakers and batteries in it, and the batteries allow you to play back content up to 3 hours. It has all the controls that you need built onto the top of it, as well as featuring inputs on the rear being USB and HDMI. It also features audio out and power in. It's got a nice rubber booty on the bottom to hold it sturdy on a flat solid surface, and you can mount it to a tripod very easily. It has a soft grip handle that is flexible and makes it easy to port around the Mars 2 Pro. What I do love about the Mars 2 Pro is that even though it has that screen door effect with the 720p resolution, once the video starts playing, like, you hardly even notice it. And this makes a really big screen for outdoors or in. You can use it wherever you want. I just love that it's completely portable unit all in one. Okay, to turn it on, we remove the seal from the front and then pull the lens open. Okay, and that's what turns it on. The Nebula Mars 2 Pro features auto focusing and auto keystone, and also
Now it's got, of course, a great little connection piece right there with that auto keystone correction and auto focusing. Now with this, it is actually a quite bright and vibrant projector, 500 ANSI lumens brightness, anywhere from 40 to 100 inch. It is a smart projector and it is, of course, rechargeable for you. Now with this, of course, since it is a smart projector, it's got Android 7.1 connectability. That's going to give you access to over 4,000 apps or more on hand. That's actually a cool little piece. Now, the actual speakers has got two 10-watt speakers that's going to produce a sound that's going to make you feel like you're watching the movies in comfort of your own home with a home theater. It's great to be able to have 20 watts of speakers on a portable projector. Now, up to 3 hours in eco mode. If you're not in eco mode, you're going to get about 2 hours or so with this. Now, 200 ANSI lumens is normal. This is 500 ANSI lumens. It's a bright piece. Now, it's got a quad-core A7 smartphone chipset built in with this. It's got about a 1200 or 12,500 milliamp battery also on this. Bluetooth, I think it's Bluetooth 4.0 on this one. Dual Wi-Fi frequency 2.4 and 5G. And of course, on. This is an amazing projector that will do well for those movie nights out back if you guys are into movie nights, or if you guys just want to do, of course, a video night inside alone, alone. It's up to you how you do it. Now we're also going to show you guys the Tozo A1's mini earbuds that I did.
Get in here. Today we're taking a look at
The Tozo A1s are actually really, really nice, lightweight earbud set. Tozo makes some great products. Now, Bluetooth 5.3 with these gives you about a 99-foot connection rate if there are no walls. So you can set your phone out in the yard, walk away about 99 feet. It should still be connected up with no problem. Now, this comes in like 5 to 6 colors from black, blue, green, khaki, pink, and of course, white variations. Now, they weigh less than 4 grams. They're 3.7 grams. They are super light and comfort. Now, this has got their Tozo Orgex acoustic diaphragm design, which is going to produce like a high-depth technology of sound with this. You're going to get about 6 hours of listening time off of the earbuds, 24 hours with the charging case. So you do have the charging case added on there for another 24 hours. Now, yes, technically you got to put them back in the case to charge them. So yeah, you're still waiting for them to charge. Now, IPX5 waterproof and water resistant. That means you can wear them, sweat on them. It's not going to hurt them, but don't wear them out in like heavy rain. All right, IPX5 is decent. 400 milliamp battery capacity with this, 40 milliamps on the earbuds themselves. You're going to get the 6 hours of playtime at about 60 to 65% volume. Anything over that's going to eat that battery quicker, and that's just the way it works. Sound quality is definitely there. They have a nice sound quality. They're going to produce that sound within the song or the video that you're watching that you would come to expect with higher end speakers. Now, of course, you have the usability, comfortability of these at a price point that's not going to kill your bank account. Like $16. That's all I gotta say. That is a good deal for those. Now, up next, we're going to show you guys this Pro Omni RoboVac and Mop system. It's an 8,000 PA strong suction of a system. This is the Eufy X10.
Eufy X10 Pro Omni Robot vacuum is exceptional in its class. This is the vacuum unit. This is all-in-one station. You get 8,000 pascal pressure suction with 2 mops and 12 millimeter auto lift and surface detection. So there are the mops, and it has an auto detailing roller brush that rotates in reverse, and Pro Tangle comb flips down to loosen and remove hair. There is a scatter brush there too. And the 2 mop heads, you never have to worry about washing them because they go into the unit to be washed. And the tires are very grippy. And you see inside here is where the mops get washed and the tank auto fills. This is the freshwater tank, and the wastewater tank. And this is where the debris is kept in this bag. And this is the wash cycle. And it's washing, it gets rid of the wastewater and washes the mop heads. And it doesn't get very loud until it actually evacuates the dust from the filters. So here, you see it's mopping, and it's actually mopping, and then when it gets to the carpet, it will stop and it will just vacuum. So the dustbin is a 2.5 liter bag, and when the mop heads are being...
Now, when it is mopping, it will actually lift the mops when it goes over carpet, and it will drop it back down when it hits the floors. It's a self-running AI system, which is actually kind of cool. When it needs to go into app mode, you guys can do smart mode, or you can actually adjust it to your own liking. You can actually start cleaning or send it home. Inside the app, you also be able to map out which areas you want hardwood floor mopping or you want carpet vacuuming. So it does do those multi-modes, and you'll actually be able to set up the amount of deep cleaning or standard cleaning, vacuum mode, mop mode. You'll do the suction levels. You also do water levels and everything in between. You can schedule times. Let's say you only want it to run at night. You can do that. Let's say you want it to go back, of course, to its home, and you can send it back home from the app. Now, just like the X10, we also have the Eufy L6 Robo Vacuum. This is just a vacuum of the sort.
Everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here.
While
showing
this
the
is going,
Eufy
I'm going to turn my
Clean
AC up.
L60. This is a robot vacuum with ultra strong 5,000 pascals or 5 kilopascals of suction power. It is a compact and efficient cleaning solution for a modern household. This robotic vacuum boasts the impressive suction power, making it an highly effective in picking up dirt, dust, debris, and cleaning various floor surfaces.
And like he said, guys, it's going to be able to do all those things and then some for you. Now, 5,000 strong PA suction, iPath laser navigation still uses that app that you expect to be able to set up and all those adjustments. Now, you can actually adjust the amount of suction. Quiet mode is 600 PA, to standard at 1,000, to turbo at 2,000, or max at 5,000. Now, depending on which suction you use, the battery life may adjust as well. Now, the iPath laser navigation is always learning and will always map out. Maybe you left the shoe in the way. It'll put that in the map, and the next time it's not there, it'll actually go through again. Now, you have the AI Mapping 2.0, which will allow you to do like no-go zones, zone cleaning areas, suction levels, and room selections. Now, yes, technically it can do a slight slope, but not much of a slope. It's not going to climb stairs. Now, the iPath navigation will actually determine that there is like a drop, and it won't allow it to drop down. Now, this does weigh a little over 6 pounds, so do know it has a little bit of weight for it. Now, it has, of course, all the utensils on the bottom right here. He's showing you guys the charging base. It's showing you guys the other utensils, the edging tools, the cleaning tools, the RoboVac itself, and the iPath on top with this. Now, of course, on the bottom, there's your edging tools, your walking areas, your wheels, and everything else. There's also, of course, that little QR code right there that's going to allow you to download the app and, of course, register it as well. Now, once you have that set up, you just set it up and let it start going, and it's going to start vacuuming. Now, with that, of course, that is the way it's going to vacuum, and of course, it's going to chase your cat with, of course, the ways that you need. Now, it's a great little product that's going to work well for you if you need a vacuum like those sorts right there. It's a great option. It's actually a really good option for you. Now, we also have the hand vacuum from Ofuzzy. I don't remember if this is me or not.
The Ofuzzy H8 Apex is a tiny cordless vacuum that weighs under 2 pounds and features a 120 milliliter dustbin that is easy to open and dump. You can lock it after you close it. It removes from the vacuum very easy and makes it super accessible, the filter, in order to wash or reuse or replace the filter. Now you pop the filter back into the dust collection bin, and it makes it extremely easy to line it up and lock it into place. Now you're good to go with Ofusi H8 Apex. The Ofusi H8 Apex comes with a branded cinch sack that has several accessories in them, including a crevice tool that has an included brush. Now we can also put the brush on the vacuum without the crevice tool, and same applies for the vacuum head itself that has like little felt on it so that you don't scratch your like desktop or whatever. And also it has this little slide-on extension that you can use on your furniture or on your clothing to loosen pet hair, for example. The Ofusi H8 Apex really is an awesome USB-C powered lightweight cordless vacuum.
So if you need a handheld vacuum, maybe clean your car out or maybe clean the little couch cushions and stuff, Ofusi might be the option for you. Now it is that time of the year where cleaning the pool is actually quite important. So we're going to show you guys the Aper Scuba S1 right.
All right, guys, so we're going to have the Aper Scuba S1 right here. To power this one on, you want to hold on that button, that power button. All you want to do is pick it up by the handle, and then you want to set it in the pool. And as it glides down to the bottom, it is going to be ready to go. So that's all you have to do whenever you are starting this pool vacuum right here. This pool vacuum battery is going to last 150 minutes for you guys, and it's also going to climb the walls for you guys, and also going to have that pattern of navigation on there.
Now 150 minutes, 1,600 square foot pool it's going to be able to do. It's also got that WavePath 2.0 navigation where it's going to zigzag back and forth in a pattern grid line. Now it's also going to climb the walls to do water line cleaning as well. So it's not just going to be just a flat bottom. Now it's got a nice wide mouth pattern. It's got a good debris bin to help you clean it. You can actually set it to do auto or floor only or wall only or even eco mode. Now 1,600 square foot is a decent sized pool. But remember 1,600 square foot means the walls, the floors, and everything in between. 150 minutes before it needs to be charged. When you are done, you'll pull it out, you'll grab the debris bin, and then you will dump the debris bin out. You can wash that debris bin with, of course, a vacuum or like a hose in the yard. Just make sure that you're getting rid of the debris that it's sucking up in an area that it's not going to come back to your pool. Just saying. But nice, large debris bin. It's going to do swimmingly well for you. That's right, swimmingly well for you. Now, you could also get this with the handheld vacuum that is right before it to clean up your pools and get it going. Handheld vacuum is good for, like, let's say, like your hot tubs and stuff. So, great little options right there. Really, really good options at a decent price. Now, we're going to show you guys an option of a 2-in-1 cordless chainsaw pull saw. Live.
Hey guys, Bradley here at Dragon Blogger Technology Entertainment. Today we're going to be checking out a pole saw by MLM Live. Here it comes with a quick start guide, the user manual, and as you can see, a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into the bag. So it comes with screws, a blade sharpener, a screwdriver, a 1-inch brush, a guard for the blade, and a small little socket wrench. Then we have our 21 volt VMAX battery. It clips in just like any other power tool. You have your on button there. It'll show your battery life whenever it's plugged into the saw. Here you can see the charger port. It does come with a charger, which is right here. We have some safety glasses, which I think is really nice that they put that in there. It shows that the brand cares about their customers' safety. Then we have a handle for the saw, which will attach with those.
If you have the handle, you have a couple extra chains. You also have the banding. That banding's a strap that will help you hold it. Now you do have the extra large pull as well on top. Now the pull is actually going to allow you to extend out very, very far for you. Now this does weigh a total of about 8.5 pounds of weight with the pulls. Now it's got a 16.5 foot reach. I don't always recommend going out the full 16.5 feet. 6.5 to 10 foot sections are actually quite decently well. Most of us are not going to go all the way up to 16 foot reaches, but if you have to, it is there. Now, it can swivel and can angle in different directions by the rotation of the pole. Now, remember, when you rotate the pole, it's going to be a little awkward with the weight-wise. Now, yes, it is tip heavy. So the cool part is the way it's tip heavy is because you're going to come up, and when you start cutting, it's going to allow for that weight to pull through the branch that you're trimming. Now, they say, 8-inch thing, but it can cut up to about 60 cuts per charge, up to about 8-inch tree wrench. Now, technically, you probably could go bigger than 8-inch if you really wanted to. But hey, that's up to you. Now, this is a 21 volt, 3.38 amp hour lithium battery. That's going to do about 1 to 2 hours of charge time for about 60 to 80 minutes of runtime. Now, it is a brushless motor design, which should last the motor a lot longer. Now, there's a $15 clickable coupon on the page as well on Amazon. It's going to save you guys another $15. If you guys are getting ready to trim and clean up the yards and get ready for your backyard barbecues and stuff, this might be a good option for you. It might work out well for a lot of you. At the price point, it's not going to, destroy a lot of people's bank accounts. It's not a bad price, about $178 plus $15 off. This will do what you need. Now, right here, Briley's going to cut a couple small branches. You guys are going to see him just lop off some stuff real quick. But just imagine it doing bigger branches as well. It could do those without a problem. Here he's going with another larger branch. Not too much larger, but definitely larger. Right there, just cut it now. It caught on to another branch. You'll just have to pull it down, and that's just the way it works. But just be careful when pulling because, hey, sometimes they get snagged. Oh, like that right there. So definitely worth getting to trim up your branches, your hedges, and everything else in between. Now, if you guys want a hedge trimmer, they also have a hedge trimmer on their lineup that does just as well. So great little piece. Now, remember, you don't have to use it on the pole. If you want to use it on the pole, you can definitely use it on the pole. But you can actually use it as just a handsaw as well. Now, right there, he's cutting some even bigger branches. He's lopping it in sections, trimming this tree down quite a bit. I probably needed it, but good little piece, great little piece. If you're looking for something like that, give me a live. Now, we also have the Wi-Fi thermometer hydrometer from Govee. This is going to be a Sheila video.
Makes great products, and this is the Govee Wi-Fi Gateway Thermometer, and this will read temperatures, humidity by sensor. So you get 3 sensors and a smart gateway. You can number them 1, 2, and 3, and they come with the hangers. So this is a game changer. So you can read your temperature and humidity on your garden, your basement, your baby room, your bathroom, in your home, so you know how much humidity if you need to regulate that. You download the Govee Life app, and in that you can pick your item, and here now we have entered all 3 of the sensors, and the sensors are taking readouts. So this connects to your Wi-Fi, and you press the button until it turns red, and then you are connected. So we have one out on the tree that will monitor most things outside the garden and the perennials, and one in the bathroom, and one in the basement. 1 and 2 are in the house, and 3 is in the tree. This has an IP65 waterproof rating, suitable for using in rainy conditions. This can take readings from an impressive 400 meters away. You can set your preferred temperature and humidity range, and it will alert you. Smart sensor, thermometer, hygrometer will eliminate guesswork.
So right there, guys, great little option for you if you guys want something like that. Now, we're going to show you guys a product I actually did. This is from Ulike. This is a laser hair removal tool.
James,
of course,
today we're taking a look at this very cool
hair removal tool, and this is from Ulike. This is their. It's really weird for a guy to be doing a laser hair removal tool, but yes, we can use them with it. Now, this laser hair removal tool does come with everything you need. It's got what's called ice cooling technology. Now, it's an IPL device for removing hair. Now, it has 3 modes: auto flashing for fast full body hair removal. Now, with this, though, you're going to be able to run it about 67 degrees Fahrenheit instead of about 105 with the cooling technology. Now, that's actually kind of cool. It's going to take multiple weeks of usage for this, guys, to get it into action and working. It works on multiple skin tones and hair tones. Now, your hair color tones that it will work on is like black, dark brown, brown, and light brown. It's not going to work on blonde or gray like me. Just saying. But yeah, you definitely could use it. Now, with it, of course, you're going to get, of course, about 12 minutes of full body sessions off a full charge, or plug it in for an unlimited amount of usage. Now, that's kind of cool. Now, with it, of course, it's going to take multiple weeks. 1 to 3 weeks is when you're going to start using it, and you're going to start seeing visible hair growth reduction. Between week 4 through 7, you're only going to use it like a couple times a week, and you're going to notice a lot less. After that, you're going to use it like once a month between week 7 and 10, and so on and so on. Now, you'll put it at a 90-degree angle to make it effectively work. With that, of course, on hand. Now, of course, once you start going, you're going to start flashing. Yes, you do need to wear the glasses. You'll have to pre-shave at first as well. It is not a wireless device, so do know that you have to have it plugged in, though. Now, it will automatically shut down about 3 minutes of inactivity, so you don't have to worry about it not working. And that's where it's going to kind of get cool. Or if you use it for over 30 minutes of continuous usage, you're going to have to let it shut down, cool down, and reset itself. It's just one of those things where you're not going to be able to get like a full day's worth of it. You have to let it cool down in between. Shave it. Don't shave it over your keyboard. Put your glasses on. Make sure you pull the sticky piece off, because I left the plastic on it first. And you're going to see a jump in the video right here where I jumped and then started using it because I realized there was plastic on it. Once you do it, you'll tap and you'll go. Now, make sure you shave really, really good, because you will smell the hair. Just saying. Make sure you shave it decently well. So UP Light, guys, the U-Light laser hair removal tool, IPL style. Now, we're also going to show you guys the ESR Halo Lock magnetic wireless car charger. This is
Hey, with
cool
Dragon
because I
Blogger
use
here
one
to
of
show you
these.
the ESR Gear MagSafe car charger. This is a Halo Lock car charger designed for the iPhone 12, 13, and 14 series, and it is absolutely amazing. Power in a snap, a powerful magnetic lock. Now, it comes with some really awesome instructions on how to install it and on which proper adapter you're going to need to make sure that you get the full fast charging capacity out of this. It comes with a really awesome sticky pad that you're going to place wherever you want to, as well as a nice little covering where the magnetic charging takes place. It's super sleek, super fantastic, and I love the design of this thing. It was very easy to get set up, and once you get it set up, you
Really
can
does.
customize it quite thoroughly on how you want it and what angle
Now,
you
guys, you can mount it on, of course, the dash with the suction cup or your window with that. Now, it can actually be curved and set up perfectly well. Now, I do not recommend setting it over heater vents. Do place your phone out of way of heater vents, because, let's be honest, you put it in front of a heater while your heater's on, it's going to overheat the phone. Now, yes, you could put it over that while the AC's on, and it will cool your phone. But when you're using the heat during winter, it's going to overheat it no matter what. Also, place it somewhere that it's not going to affect the viewing angle of your gauges or the buttons usability of your stereos or dash buttons and so on. Now, it is actually got a nice little strength of suction with that for you. It's going to work well. I use the Halo Lock in my car, just not this version. I use a mount one for my vents, but don't like the vents on it. So ESR, great little option right there. Now, for those of you that are into reading, we have a book light up next. This is definitely going to be Nikita. He's a really big reader.
So here I have found the absolute end-all be-all to all book lights. I've had a couple of book lights in the past, and this one has been my favorite so far. First off, as you can see, you have the option to split it open, so you can do both pages at the same time. The power button is up here at the top, so you just hit it once. That's the first level of brightness, the second level, the third level, and then it goes off. I like this one because no matter what orientation I put it in, it's gonna stay there, and that's something that with a lot of these you don't get, and that's something that I really appreciated, because sometimes I'm particular and I like to have my light at an angle, and just having it wherever I want it to is just absolutely amazing. It is micro USB powered, and it lasts for quite a long time, but this is definitely a game changer when it comes to book lights. Like I said, you get all those features of having it be able to bend into whatever form you need it to, whatever is necessary. It lasts a super long time, and it is super well-defined light that you can see regardless of how dark your surroundings is. And like I said, being able to have it light both pages at the same time is also absolutely amazing. So this is definitely a book light to check out.
So great little book light right there for you if you guys are into book lights. Now we're going to show you this really different alarm clock Nate did. I'm definitely going to let the video play for this one because it's actually quite intriguing.
Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this really awesome and interesting alarm clock. So this is an alarm clock by a company called Clocky, and what this actually does is it will jump off of your nightstand while sounding the alarm and basically drive away from you or go around in circles, making it hard to catch. So what this is designed for are people that are very hard sleepers or people that find it hard to get up in the morning, which is exactly why we got this, because I have trouble getting up in the morning. But you guys can see right here, it's a very simple design, a very rugged design too. You have some controls up there on top, which will go through here in a couple of seconds. On the bottom, you are going to need 4 AAA batteries right there, and it is screwed in, so just be aware of that. You have your little digital display right here, and then these controls right here, whenever you have an alarm set, what these are basically going to...
Now you'll set the alarm and then you'll set it up on your bed. Now the cool part is this means you're going to have to chase this alarm around. It's got wheels. So you set up the clock, you set up the alarm, and once the alarm time is set, you have it set on the counter. The moment the alarm goes off, the wheels kick on, the sound starts going, and it's going to jump off the actual nightstand. You're then going to have to get up out of bed to chase this thing down. Now, yes, some of you may be like, nope, I'm not going to keep doing it. But others may be like, hey, Sandy, how you doing? Good morning, Sandy. It's a really cool idea. I kind of like it. Now, of course, Nate here faking him sleeping. I can only imagine him chasing down an alarm clock after chasing down his kid all day. But I say, hey, do it. So right there, you're just going to sit there, you're going to sleep, and you're going to watch it on the nightstand. It's going to jump off. It's going to activate. It's going to then jump off, and right there, it jumps on the ground. Once it's on the ground, it starts rolling around, and you have to go after it. Now, with that being said, if you're really heavy sleeper, you may just be like, whatever, I'm not doing it. But it is a cool idea. I like this idea. It's a great, great idea to say, hey, why not have something do that and have the options of it. So if you guys want an alarm clock that's going to get you on your toes and make you move around, right there, Clocky is definitely an option. Sandy, how are you doing? Good morning. Kelsey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Truly, truly do. For the rest of you guys, let's show you guys the Donner guitar delay pedal. Now, Donner makes a lot of cool electric guitar stuff. We're going to show you guys the delay.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the awesome Yellowfall analog delay guitar effect pedal. This is a really nice pedal to add some different milliseconds
Can't complain. I mean, I am awake at 6 o'clock in the morning streaming.
Little ports on the side for both input.
Of course, I've been up since 4.
And then you can also see on the front that it has the little activation pedal, as well as you can adjust the delay, and you also have the different little switches here to get the.
And I won't be going to bed till about midnight.
And as well as a port for a 9-volt.
I have more streams today.
So if you're looking for a delay pedal, Donner has definitely got you covered on this one.
So Donner's got you covered on that right there. Of course, if you need something like that, definitely worth checking it out. Yeah, only 3 o'clock there. Wow. Yeah, you're 3 hours behind me. It's all good. It's all good. Paul, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna actually sneeze probably. I'm not trying not to, but definitely feel like I'm gonna. Now we're gonna show you guys the Geek Chef air fryer. If you guys have been living under a rock, you don't know what an air fryer is. Check them out. They make nice crispy food for you. I'll show you guys this one right here.
All right, everyone. I have got my brand new Geek Chef air fryer oven hooked up and ready to go. Today, I'm going to be making some yummy Brussels sprouts. Got these seasoned with salt, pepper.
There's nothing
garlic,
yummy about
and
Brussels
paprika.
sprouts. Just saying
I'm
it
gonna
itself.
stick these in for about 20 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit and let them cook. I do prefer to cook by look versus temperature time, so I'm gonna just keep that.
Now this is a 16-quart style of toaster oven, right, or air fryer. Now this has, of course, multi modes. It can do convection ovens. It can do, of course, toasting of breads. It can actually adjust from warm all the way up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you have speeds low and high. You also have functions warm, broil, toast, bake, and air fry. You then have a timer that's going to work anywhere from 1 minute all the way up to 60 minutes of time. For toast, turn it to 20, then back to the desired time. So you'll have to go up to a 20-minute timer and then back down for your toasting. That's just the way it's going to work. It's a simplified piece. It does come with, of course, the 5 functions of using. It is a 1400 watt design device. Now, it is a stainless steel look and stainless steel inside, of course. But 16 quarts is a nice size piece. It's going to allow you to do about, I'm going to say 700 grams of chicken wings, a 9-inch pizza, 4 slices of toast at a time, or some stir fry. It's up to you how or what you use in this act. It's not a bad price, 37% off today, so that's actually a good one. Not a bad one. We also have, I believe it's the Family's Worth iced coffee machine. Definitely not a me video. Let's grab this. Let's do this.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon.
Now, of course, this is a K-Cup maker that's going to allow you to do K-Cups and do iced coffees, all of the same. Now, hot or cold, that is up to you and how you make this brew. Now, it's got, of course, the K-Cup holder, or you can do your own grounded coffee with this. Now, you have 2 modes. You can brew it hot or brew it iced. That is up to you. Now, DIY iced coffee recipes come with this in a recipe book for this. It is literally a 2-in-1 because you do get the ground reusable K-Cup holder, and then you get the regular K-Cup holder. Now, with this, the dual buttons on the side is what you're going to click for either ice or hot to choose what you're doing. Now, once you do that, you'll set if you're doing ice, you'll put ice in the cup, and you'll let it just set in there. You also put your creamer and mix it up and everything in between. The 2 buttons will, blink indications to do what mode you are using with this on here. Now, there are multiple colors. If this is not the color you want, they also offer stainless steel. They offer like a lavender, light gray, black, matcha green, minty greens, purples, and everything under the sun. So there are a lot of different colors and variations. Literally, you'll have to add water when you are done doing the K-Cups. I mean, it's only going to do so much coffee through a filter. All right? You have to add water. We have K-Cup machine. We have, of course, one that we use. It's got a 3-cup water holder. I wish they had a lot more water holding on them. Really don't on a lot of these, but would be nice to see that. Right here, he's going to have it in action, just starting to brew. Of course, he's probably using with the hot, and of course, it's blinking. The cat in the background's like going to pop around. Once it's done, there is your coffee brewed to your liking. Add more water to it. Decide what you're doing. You can do it like this right here. This is going to be an iced coffee, and then it's going to brew ice. That way, it doesn't throw hot water in there. It's definitely going to brew your coffee, but it's not going to be as hot as the other. Right there, you guys watch it fill up. When it is done, add your sugar, your cream, whatever you want to it, or just drink it black. That's on you, not me. I'm not a coffee drinker. So right there, guys, it's a cool little K-Cup coffee maker hot. I'm also going to show you guys, I believe up next, is going to be Comfy Air heating pad. Now, the Comfy Air makes some great products. They do some decently well products that we're going to work out for a lot of different people. Now, the Comfy Air heating pad for back and pain relief belly wrap is going to be probably a Blake video. that you guys.
What I got here is not a wrestling belt, but in fact, it
Definitely
is
not a
heating
wrestling
pad by Comfier for your back or your front, I guess. You can wear it whichever way you like. Now, it has a really soft material on both the front and the back side. It has a nice little Comfier branding on the outside of the device as well. And this just has a few motors in it that offers a nice vibrating effect when you put it on your front or your back. Now, this thing is pretty small on its own. Look. This thing's pretty small on its own, okay? But it does come with a little extension pad. It has two different pieces of Velcro, as well as two different pieces on the belt itself, or on the heating pad itself. Actually has three. So you can really get the secure fit that you need. Now, I think I'm going to be a two-strap boy today. And we can put this on, put it on my back like this, all right? So we just put this on, okay? Feels good. It's nice. Nice reposition it because I want it right here on my lower back. Now, hopefully, we can submit this shoppable. Okay, hopefully we can submit this shoppable. But I want you to see that it does come with an included AC plug, and you just plug it in to your power source of choice and then plug the heating pad into it. And it comes with this really easy to use remote control that features a power button as well as the intensity level, which has 2 different ratings and 3 different vibration modes, as well as a heating function. Okay, and the heating
now you guys can adjust that, set it up to your liking. You can set it up in there. Now it's on an auto timer. It will automatically shut off after a certain amount of usage. Now with it, you do have to be, of course, plugged in. You're not going to be wirelessly connected to this, unfortunately. So you do have to be plugged in. So you're going to have to either use like an extension cord or something of the sort to get that reach to wherever you're sitting. Maybe you have a plug really close to where you want to sit. The pulses will change with the vibrations, and it heats up in very, very quick fashion. Comfier, good little product right there. Now, we're also going to show you guys this Water Boost Smart Water Bottle. Probably not me. Definitely
the
not me.
Boost insulated stainless steel smart bottle measures your intake of water. This is the blue. This is a 32 ounce. Has a nice handle, a nice lock, and it.
Now, it works with the app. The app's going to keep track. It'll also tell you guys when you need to take your next sip of water or drink your next jug. It's also going to tell you guys how much is in there. We're up to 200 milliliters of water, right? So that's going to be your intake. Your intake, of course, 200 milliliters a day, or set it to where you're liking with the app. The app will keep track of that. It'll tell you guys how many times you sip and how close to your goal for the day you are, which is kind of cool. I probably need it to do it myself because I guarantee I don't drink enough water. And I probably need some water right now. Now, it's a touch screen, so it shows you guys the battery life, shows you guys what's in there and everything. It's a cool idea, just a nice little idea. Now, maybe you need a sauna blanket to use it with.
And you can use it in your home.
Now, of course, this is the Life Pro sauna blanket that Sheila did. The Life Pro sauna blanket's a nice large piece. It does come with 2 detoxing wraps that will actually be able to be inserted inside and on you when you're doing this device. Now, it's a cool idea. Comes in 6 colors, has a $20 clippable coupon. The controller is quite simple. It's got, of course, your timer, your on and off, and your temp. That's it. Now, you will actually you're setting this up to detox or sweat out what you need. Once you zipped in, there are some open holes so you can put your hands through as well. Now, with the openings, guys, you'll be able to access your drinks on hand. So if you guys need a sip of water because you are sweating, you'll be able to reach those drinks and do that. And it's kind of cool that you can still have that. Now, with, of course, you guys can lay around, do it pretty much anywhere on your couch, your beds, the floors. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not personally going to use this on my couch or my bed. Because you are sweating in it, those 2 areas of the house, I do not want smelling like sweat. So I'm going to find an area to put this in personally myself, somewhere else that I'm not worried about it. Now, yes, you can wipe this down, but you are sweating. Sweating sticks, and you guys know what sweating smells like. I'm not a big fan of sweat smell. Now we're going to show you guys the Bessie Black water faucet. This is actually a
This one
product
is
I
from
did.
Bessie.
Now this is of course a brass colored in link faucet. I really do wish I kept this. I actually want to still order this again and put it in my bathroom now. We're technically not allowed to swap out our faucets in this place, but I think I can do it without being in trouble. Now, it'd be really cool to have this faucet because it is an elegant looking waterfall style faucet. Now, it is a great looking. Now, this, of course, is in matte black. They also have, of course, brushed gold, brushed nickel, oil rubbed bronze, and, of course, polished chrome. Now, technically, I think I had the oil brush bronze version, but great little piece. Now, it's got what's called a ceramic cartridge. The ceramic cartridge is going to be good for over 500,000 cycle testing without a problem or, of course, blockage. Now, it is, of course, an anti-fingerprint style. It does come with the mounting hardware that's going to allow you to mount it up underneath in fashion. Now, it also comes with the adapter hole to cover the 2 extra holes that are on most people's counters or sinks of the sort. Now, this is a 1-hole design, but does have that plate. It has, of course, the 2 hoses that come down through the bottom. They are, of course, a metal ring that gives the PEX protected with the mesh that goes around it. Now, the CUPC thick, flexible PEX hosing that goes around it does very, very well. It is a 6-inch deck with a 4-inch hole diameter, 1/2-inch adapters with this, of course, 24-inch braided hose, 3/8 designed with this temperature sensing product. It's an elegant looking piece. I mean, could you imagine this sitting over and just flowing down like a waterfall, allowing that water to come out instead of an unfashioned? You're going to get that nice little water style with this. It's a great piece. Beautiful piece. I actually wished I could have kept this. I was so bummed I couldn't install it without getting in trouble. Now, I believe we're also going to show you guys some bed shirt products, probably a sheet set. So let's show you guys the gray soft kit right here for bed shirt.
Thanks here with a quick unboxing and showcase of a new product.
Well, we are not going to show that because that is the wrong video and product for this. So we're going to move on to the Vingswear ab roller. Show you guys the ab roller. It's a neat video.
Dragon
Enjoy
Blogger
this.
Tech and Entertainment back with another product from Vinsquare. We're going to be taking a look at their ab roller. I'm not really sure where they got a photo of me, but I guess it's pretty cool for them to kind of give me a shout out on the box. So what we're going to do is just open this up and take a look at it. So if you guys are looking to start a fitness journey, something like this from Vinsquare might be what you want to look into getting. So let's go ahead and just see everything that comes with it. So first of all, we are going to have our handles right there, soft touch material. Now we'll go ahead and roll on it through the video and just see everything that comes with it. You're going to have one of your extension poles right here. You are going to have on the inside some mat right there. I'm not really sure exactly what that's going to do quite yet, but we'll figure that out. Now we'll just kind of empty out the rest of the box by doing one of these numbers right here. So let's go ahead and see everything else that comes with it. Alright, so that's going to be it inside of the box. Now let's see if we can get this thing built and see how well it works. So it looks pretty straightforward so far. It looks like really all we're going to have to end up doing is really just installing this bar through here and then attaching it to the handles. So let's go ahead and try that out real quick. So it looks like the bar is going to go straight through and then the handles are just going to slide onto this just like that. And I'm assuming what's going to happen is you are going to roll on this or roll it across your abs. To be honest with you, I'm really not sure how this is going to work, so stay tuned for another video where I show you how I got those abs that are on the box. You know, there are instruction manuals included with this, but you know, around here we are stubborn, so we're not going to really use it. You know, I was kidding. This is, I know exactly what this is. This is how you do an ab roller. Don't make fun of me.
Alan, how you doing?
And then this little
Good
guy
morning,
right here
buddy.
is just kind of a little pad to kind of house it or put it under your knees or something along those lines. I do have to say I really like the design on it with like the red kind of lightning bolts. Red and black has always been my favorite color scheme, so I think this is going to be a nice added collection to my already extensive workout gear. So I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. Thanks
Hopefully
for
you're a morning person.
tuning in
because it
and
means
watching this
it's
video.
not
See you on the
really
next one.
I'm glad you're doing good. Come on. So that is, of course, the Vinswear app roller. Great little piece, $21. bad product. Now we're also going to show you guys the Shinewell Shinewell red light therapy device. This, of course, is going to be another neat
A
product.
live unboxing and test of this Shinewell red light.
Good morning,
therapy
SK. Thank you for
belt
the
that
follow.
goes
I
around your
appreciate
waist.
that.
So first of all,
Now, guys, red light therapy, of course, has 3 vibrating modes, and of course, they woke and roll. What kind of exercises do you? That's pretty good. Something like that. I definitely just, not. I don't do much. Just roll out of bed and just work. Guys, red light therapy is actually a cool little piece. 3 heat levels, of course, vibration, and everything in between. Now, lower back massager. 3 modes of intensities, 100 red light beads, 10,000 milliamp battery because it is rechargeable. You don't have to have it plugged in. 3 heating levels for you. Now, the 2 red light therapy lights are actually 650 nm and 850 nm red light lighting. It's actually kind of cool. Now, the red light therapy, I always recommend, guys, to test out the red light therapy on something inconspicuous. Some people are allergic to light therapy, so do be careful with these. Just make sure that you guys do that and check it, because I've actually had a couple devices that gave me slight little rash, but not bad. Most of you will probably be like sitting out in the sun, right? You guys might get sunburned. So that's just sometimes with this. Now, this does do a great penetration of vibration. It's got low, medium, and high. It's also got 3 modes of temperature, 113 degrees, 131, and 149 with that. But it's a cool little piece. It's approximately 45 inches wide, so 45 inches of a waist that it'll fit around. Now, yes, you guys can get, like, let's say an extender piece to make it larger. It does not come with one, but you definitely could get one. So just a simple little product right there. It's actually cool. Oh, you got it. Right on, right on. Yeah, Nate really loves it. He actually, I think he still has that piece. Now we're going to show you guys a tie-dye pajama set. This is definitely going to be Sheila.
This is the 2-piece tie-dye pajama set for women.
Yep, that was
It
correct.
has so many colors and has a button on top, and the sleeves are a little shorter, and there's a lettuce edge on the bottom of the shorts. You get a tie at the waist and no pockets, but that's okay. You're going to sleep in these or be lounging in these.
But I am. I will not be sleeping in those. Right there, guys. Multiple sizes, multiple colors, and variations. That is, of course, the tie-dye variation for you. Just a simple little piece. Now, for those of you that need a pair of shoes that's not going to break your bank account, Bruno Mark makes a lot of different styles and variations at a cheap price point. Now, yes, they're at a cheap price point, but they actually last quite well. I have a pair of Bruno Marks I am still wearing for over a year now with no issues with these. Now, I don't actually know this video.
In the Bruno Mark minimum
Lost my headset.
minimalist sneakers. Now these are wide toe sneakers, and they're super flexible. They're
And of
mesh,
course,
they're
Heinz
breathable.
wants to chew it.
I really like how easily they fold. They're so like lightweight. You can see how flexible they are. They're crazy flexible. Putting your feet in them is a breeze. Now, the one thing I noticed is I am a size 12.5 wide or a size 13, and I wound up getting a 12 thinking that the wide toes would work, and they are perfectly wide around the toes, but they were a little snug around my ankles. So if you're running a 12.5, just get a 13 is probably best, since they don't have a size 12.5. But these are really
Ultra
comfortable
Ball?
to wear. You can see they're very flexible. Your feet breathe.
You're playing
They're perfect
Pokemon?
to just slip on and
Are you
wear
playing
around the house,
Pokemon Go?
or if you're just doing a small walk around the block,
Bitch.
going to get your mail. There's a lot of reasons why you want to wear these very lightweight, comfortable sneakers. They're just
Breathable
casual wear for
shoes.
any time. And if you're not looking to go on long jogs, I will say they don't have a ton of cushion. The sole isn't super thick or super
I would
padded,
suggest
so they're more
wearing
for like
smaller
wearing
socks.
around the house, things like that. But they're really, really comfortable. They're easy to wear
Oh,
and slip
Justin,
on if you need to
socks,
just slip on
man.
some sneakers.
We
and
need
go
to talk
the
to this
front
guy in
door or
socks.
go down the block or something like that. These are a really good option. Again, super flexible, super lightweight. They just don't have a lot of padding or a lot of foam gel, so I wouldn't go running in them.
They're just meant for an all-around usage style. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Yosuda water rower right here.
Everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you a really awesome magnetic rower by Yosuda. I have always been a big fan of Yosuda, so I was super excited to finally add this magnetic rower to at my home gym. As you can see here, all the pieces that come inside the box ready to be assembled. The assembly process was super easy. It took me about 15 minutes to
I shut my
build the whole
camera off
thing,
and
just
my
kinda
mic off
vibing in
while
the
I
zone,
sneeze
but
because I didn't
I
wanna
was
make you
super
guys watch
excited,
that.
so that probably rushed me just a little bit. And this is what the amazing bad boy looks like after it has been completely
Too many windows
assembled.
open. You should
It
talk to
is
Justin
so
then.
amazing. I love the fact that it
I don't know
includes a
how he
nice
does what
little
he does.
like bracket at the front,
I think
which
I
you
have
can use to kind of mount a tablet or a
20
phone while
open
you're
right
working
now or
out,
so.
and so you can
Uh,
kind of stay entertained while you're working out. Now,
I have no
this
problems
is
with the
the
20
mode
I'm
button,
using.
which will show you a whole bunch of different analytics. The batteries are already in there, ready to go. Once I got it started, I still have the plastic on the screen because I haven't actually taken this machine out to take it for a real test drive, but we will show you it in action in this video. But I mean, I was just geeking out. The seat is also very comfortable and it slides
Hey, I
ever
don't
so
have problems with
smoothly,
my
and it's
windows.
just a testament to the
Oh,
amazing engineering
wish
from
my
Yosuda.
windows would
This
open.
is a truly fantastic magnetic rower. This is my friend here demonstrating on it. He absolutely loves it. He was so jealous that I had
Now,
it.
these
Like I
rowers are
said,
going to do good for all your core muscles, including your back muscles. When you're done, put it on the wheel, roll it, and put it away, of course, as you need. It's a great little simplified piece that can be used in a lot of different positions and places. Yosuda, of course, makes some great products. Now, for those of you that are into weight training, maybe you guys want to use like a weighted vest. Well, we're going to show you guys the Zelus one. This also comes in multi variations of weight. Now, right here, of course, is definitely not me. It's
This is
Justin.
the Zelus weighted vest. And you might think, okay, why do you use a weighted vest, right? So the reason why you use a weighted vest like this, and let me tell you about this vest first. A weighted vest is designed to help you burn calories faster and maximize
That's
your muscle
correct.
growth faster because you're adding extra weight on top of your own body weight. So things like doing push-ups, doing running, doing lifts, doing squats, adding another 12 to 16 pounds on top of your normal body weight
Just
is
walking.
going to create
Adding a weighted
higher
vest
impact
while walking
and
adds a
more
lot to it.
resistance and will actually really dramatically help you burn calories and increase in your heart rate, energy levels, etc. So
Now, guys, you have multi variations of weights that you can pick from, anywhere from 6 pounds up to 30 pounds. Now, he's showing you guys the 12-pound version right here in the cart, but you guys can adjust it, pick out the one you want. Do you know that the 30-pound version is like $80? The 16-pound version is like $49. The 12-pound version is on sale for about $31, and then the 6-pound version is like $28 as well. There's a lot of different variations. Now, it should fit most people with sizing. You do have that. Now, it's got a bust size from about 31 and a half inches to 37 and a quarter inches with that. Now, that's through 6 to 20-pound version. The 12-pound to 30-pound version is about 35 inch to 47 inch of bust size. So do know that. Now, it is stuffed with chemical-free ion pellets. Those chemical ion pellets is what's going to weight it down, but also keep, of course, that sweat smell away from you because literally you're not going to be able to wash this device. It's a great little piece. Once you have it on, it's got the reflective markings on it, so you don't have to worry about it and people not seeing you, so it will reflect out. You can actually add other little pieces like a phone clip to it, add extra weights and everything in between. It's got the strapping, the weighting that you're going to need for it. Right here is what it looks like up on the upper back. So it's not going to put all that weight on your lower back. It's going to position it in the areas that it should be positioned with. Now, I probably wouldn't use the phone holder personally, but you could do that with that. Now, it's just an option for you to add a few more pounds in your workout gearing. Now, for those of you that like to lift weights, we also have the Vinswear elastic wrist straps for this as well.
Here showcasing these Vinsgur deadlifting, weightlifting straps that are used for barbells. Now what these straps do is you wrap them around your wrist and they have good padding to help alleviate any of the pressure and strain on your hands and actually transfer some of that force to your wrists. You also wrap them around the barbell multiple times and it gives you a better grip on the barbell when you're doing lifting or deadlifts. Now I don't have any weights on my barbell, so I'm just testing it on my barbell without the
He's over
weights,
here
but I'll
just
kind of show you how they are and
poking it
how they
up with
work.
the Pokeballs.
Putting the straps on I found to be a little bit, tedious because I hadn't used them before. But you just basically wrap them around, slide them through, adjust them, and turn it over. They have a left and a right on each strap, so you know which one's for which hand. And again, they have extra padding. The stitching is really, really tight, and it's not going to go anywhere. But here's how they look after you have them on. So here I am, just showing you generally how they work. What you're going to do is you're going to thread them multiple times, at least 3.5 times, wrap them around the bar so that your hand goes over the strap itself and makes full contact with the strap. This will help give your hands better support over the bar, but also you keep tightening it so that some of the bar weight is transferred to your wrist, not just your hand. So here's how it looks. And again, these straps are very, very strong, and they're sturdy. They're not going to fray. They just work out really well. So just to show you here, I'm going to set this down and show you just lifting this bar by the straps itself without holding with my hands at all. You can see the straps here, and this is a 35-pound Olympic barbell just for the straps. So these straps work out really well. If you want to add that extra security if you're deadlifting or lifting, these are a good option for you.
So great little option right there for most people that need it. Now we're also going to show you guys a cool piece. This is going to be the Comfier heated knee massagers. Now, this is a product I'm pretty sure I did.
These are the Comfier heated knee brace wraps.
These are heated knee brace wraps, guys. These are actually really, really cool and dear to my heart. These are a product that we have still in the house in a certain area that gets used quite a bit. Now, these are actually a vibrating knee massager that can actually set up and be used where you need to use them. Now, they have a nice calf parameter of approximately 17.5 inches. If you use it on the thigh or the upper thigh area, about 20 inches with the upper area, which is kind of cool. Now, 5 modes for the comfort, perfect connectability. Now, you have 5 vibration modes: pulse, continuous, quick pulse, wave, and a mix of the 4, which is also kind of nice. Now, with this, of course, you get a 30-minute shutdown time, of course, 12-volt low voltage output with overheat protection. Now, yes, it heats up to about 130 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to feel that heating get up there in approximately under 3 minutes of time. You have a left and right side, of course. They have the controls and the usability with this. Once you pick it out, you'll set it on. You'll literally strap it. Now, these are actually nice and large in size. There is the cable that you're going to have to connect up to run these devices. They are linked. Now, you're not wireless with these ones. There is a wireless version that I actually still have as well that works just as decent well. Now, if you want to pay a little more, get the wireless version or get this version for like 23% off. It is $45 for this. So it's not a bad price point with this product. Strap it on you to your legs, your knees, and get to using this. These will help you out very, very well to alleviate that pain and, of course, the inflammation, or just want to have it set up. Now, we have one last product set up today because we're going to show you guys the Fit King leg air massaging pieces as well. Besides that,
hey guys, so here we've got a Fit King air compression leg massager. If it's got Fit King and massager in it, it's got my stamp of approval. So I already know this is going to be an absolutely amazing product. We're going to open it up and see what's inside of it, and then I'm going to use it and let you guys know. So it has a quick start guide, and it comes with extension pads. This looks to be the part that actually goes over your actual leg. And then of course we've got one for the other leg. We've got what looks to be like the main hub for the control. Yes, it is. Here that is right here.
Yes, it is.
It's got the power button, sequence and circulation depending on the mode, and then you can control the intensity. And I assume this is the cord for it. Yes, this is the cord, so you will need it plugged into the wall, and there is no external or internal power source for this. So as I'm hitting the power button, you see it's not coming on, which means that you have to have this plugged in at all times in the wall when you're using this product. So everything's all laid out here. I'm going to show you guys everything one more time. And then going to go ahead
and once you have it out, you'll start connecting up, strapping it up. Now it's going to fit your feet and, of course, your actual piece. Oh, I thought you were actually playing a Pokemon stuff. I was like, dude, what am I missing? I'm a Pokemon player, so cool. With this, guys, you have the 2 modes, of course, and you have the 3 intensities. And once you're set up, it's going to work by airbag design, by inflating, deflating around your legs and your feet. It's a cool idea that works out very, very well for you. Now, this, of course, is just the lower, your calf and your foot. There is, of course, variations of larger ones that do your full thigh, calf, and foot as well. Now, this is a great piece to help do that, especially if you guys are sedentary or you guys have elderly people that have issues with, like, let's say, what's the wording for that? Like blood flow and shit, or blood flow and stuff like that. So the blood flow will help you guys adjust that, and this will help get that blood flow moving, so you don't have to worry about that. It's a great little piece. Now with the guys, we showed you guys a bunch of cool products, including the Eufy S330 security cameras, wireless solar charging style security cameras. Those are amazing little pieces that actually are a great price point. They're like $399 today. An amazing 2-cam kit with the home base. The home base can actually have a 16 terabyte SSD put into it with that. Works with, of course, app and everything in between. We also showed you guys the EF EcoFlow. I think the Delta 2 Max today. The Delta 2 Max is like a $13.99 price point, but it's like 200 or 2,400 watts of power with this one, which is kind of cool. We also showed you guys the AnchorMake 3D printer. The AnchorMake 3D printer is a beautiful printer. That printer is going to do well. It's actually can print at a high fast print rate while being at a decent size point. And we also showed you guys like a little scooters. We also showed you guys the TP-Link mesh systems for your home. The TP-Link mesh systems for your home are amazing pieces of technology that's going to work well for a lot of people. If you have dead spots in your house, TP-Link, the TP-Link AX6600 will get rid of that. It's a tri-band design. It's got Wi-Fi 6E connectability, but can still do 5G and 2.4 connections. Now, with that tri-band connection, that 6E connection, you have that Deco X90 Connect ability. It also has, of course, wired versions in there. You have the 1 gigabyte input port, and you have the 2.5 gig output as well. So the 2.5 gig input output is a great little piece. Now, if you guys want some lighting, like the Govee lights around me, guys, Govee light set that we have in there, the neon rope lights, is also another amazing kit. It's going to do well for everybody. Works with everything, including voice controls. If I really wanted to, I could say, Alexa, turn all lights off. And all these lights should start going off at some point in time, if she heard me correctly. Alexa, all lights off. Okay. Now, all my lights just went off. It got really dark in here. Just like that. Now, if I really wanted to, though, I don't have to use that. I can actually pop up the app, and I can start turning on these pieces just by button to button, and it's going to start activating all the lights throughout here with that, including that rope light set. Now, the rope light set is a really, really cool rope light set that does amazing, amazing things. Now, yes, technically I have rope lights right behind me on the table that are not on because the power station is on. Now, guys, we showed you a bunch of other cool stuff that we enjoyed to show you. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. With that, I want to thank everybody for being here. Alan, thank you for being here. Sandy, thank you. Shadow Fox, SK, and everybody else, guys, much love, much respect. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to jump off here because I have a couple more streams today. Besides that, I will tell you guys I will be on back again tonight on our channel and on Jackery. So that's why this table is full of Jackery power stations, because I'll be doing that stream as well. And guys, Jackery power stations, big kudos to them. I love their products. So we will see you guys later. Hope you have a great one. Later, everybody.